Afternoon all, it is a Tuesday afternoon. Guess what? First bike of the season, rolling out the garage, Lexmoto, Michigan, the good old cruiser. And Matt MT Belly's going to absolutely love watching this one. He owns one himself. So, Lexmoto Michigan, very cruiser style, footboards or running boards or whatever you want to call them instead of pegs, forward facing. Rear pillion pegs there, and you've got discs front and rear on this. This is what they call 8-ball black, and it is a combined braking system on this. Just check that out. So, front brake does front brake only, rear brake does rear brake and front brake, 70 and 30% to the front. Big old foot brake lever there. But what a bike and a half this is to ride. These are absolutely lovely. I love the Michigans. And you've got that little chrome cover to the rear silencer just as a leg shield as well. Very easy to get in. Maintenance, oil cap and dipstick is there. Spark plugs right down on the side. Very easy to get in. And it is an EFI fuel injected bike. And we're running the big old tyres on the back as that. Look at that. So you've got a 130, 90, 15 to the rear. And up on the front, there we go, good tread pattern to that one as well, and that is going to be something like a 1990 on the front of that when I find the tyre size. There we go, I was right, it was a 1990 18. I know my tyres. There we go, very easy to get in for maintenance. Everything on it is LED. So LED, bulbed headlight, LED, and look, it's still got a little bit of plastic on it from when I've done the PDI and prep, so you can tell how new this is. Let's just peel those off. Number plate sits right down on the back. Now, on the first Euro 4s that come out, the number plate sat right up here, and every time you did that and swung your leg over, you used to shin yourself on the number plate. And off the back of my videos, Lexmoto moved the number plate down, redesigned the bracket for me. Well done, Lexmoto. So, first one of the bikes for 2025. Let's get out and ride. Now your gear indicator comes up here, so it goes neutral, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 5-speed box on this, but look at those mirrors. Look how wide those mirrors are for a perfect setup of the road behind you. You do see a lot of the traffic behind you. Idle's lovely, it's lovely and quiet, and we are off. So let's have a little run out on this, and as always, good old A5 is nothing better for cracking up the mileage. Road is clear today as well. There's not a lot of traffic out today. And while we're doing this, I will mention that this one is going out to Kalel, and they're coming to pick it up next week. So it's in for me prep. Quick turnaround on this one. So we'll get out, have a little ride on it, and while we're doing that, as always, the usual RB waffle. So inside of the clock is your miles an hour, the outside is in kilometres, but all you got to remember is 12 o'clock's 40 mile an hour, 1 o'clock is around about 50, and then 2 o'clock is around about 60. Average speed on this, once you've run the bike in, so it's 500 miles for your first service at 40 mile an hour. So you've got to run it 40 mile an hour for the first 500 miles or 3 months, get it serviced, then you can open it up to 50. That will take you to 3,000 miles in on the combined rear brake, and whoa down, jeez, that brake works well. So 2 miles on the clock. Beautiful bike to ride though. So 40, 50 and 60 all in the middle. You've got to remember round about 12 o'clock for running in speed, 35 to 40 mile an hour. You can do 45, but I would say try and keep your speed quite low. Get through the box as quick as you can. Don't rev it in every gear. Get through the box as quick as you can, get it in the fifth, and then open the bike up. That's how it works. So while we're doing that, let's talk about this weekend just gone. We did Chilly Willy at Northampton, and we met loads and loads of new people. They all came down the garage to meet me at 9 o'clock. Some didn't because it was sketchy as hell. If you're wondering how sketchy, go watch the Chilly Willy ride that I've done. That is up on my channel, but it was a great ride. Normally about 800 bikers turn up for that, and we had tally count of 604. because a lot of people didn't want to come out. It was icy, it was horrendous, it was cold, it was sketchy as hell on the roads. Tiger was going everywhere and sliding around all over the place, as everybody was. A lot of people dropped their bikes doing the ride. A couple of them broke down, and we're in 5th gear, and we are at just under 40 mile an hour, which means position 1, and watch the mirrors. And people go, oh, 40 mile an hour, you shouldn't be riding on a dual carriageway. If I had a 50cc ped, I would be stuck here at 30 mile an hour. And yes, you can take 50cc peds down a dual carriageway. Not that you want to do it, but Milton Keynes is all dual carriageway, so it must be done. So unfortunately, it's the only way to ride across Milton Keynes, on a dual carriageway. Stick to the inside lane, keep yourself out the way, don't dominate in the middle of the road, as you're going to get smacked up the arse by someone not paying attention. And watching that Volvo behind me, he's sitting there nicely because he can't get out, so he's going to have to wait for me, and no doubt he'll go round me in a second. No, he's just going to sit there at 40 mile an hour along with me. Well done. So while we're doing that, let's talk Chilly Willy. So we went all the way up to the Waterside Cafe at Abingdon in Northampton. So we went A5 down the 508 and into Northampton, and met at the Waterside Cafe in Abingdon. And we took with us, who did we have? We had Michael on the Maverick, we had Billy on his 675 Daytona, we had Danny on his Zontes, another guy on a BMW whose name skips me, but I will remember it by the end of the ride. So there was about 5 of us that went up. On the way up there, loads tagged on with us and all joined us up there. And then we got into the car park and we met all the big people that normally turn up on my ride meets. So Pips Jixer was there, Gem was there, Predator was there. And go and look at the video of Predator. There's loads of photos of him on my YouTube. But Predator was there in the full Predator outfit, riding his bike on his MT, which was very good fun. And we all headed out, and we went down to sort of Lavenden Turvey, down to the edge of Bromham, crossed down into Olney Town Centre, and then back to Northampton. So the ride took about an hour, and we got back and we had bacon rolls and cups of coffee just to warm us up before we headed home. But off the back of that, we raised just over £6,000, and obviously the final figure's not in, but they reckon it's somewhere in the region of about £6,000 again for that air ambulance. And well done to everybody that turned up. Come on, car. Blimey, she's taking her time. Is she going to go or not? No, they're going to... Right, let's get some power on. Absolutely no idea of putting power on to get out onto the road. A little old fuddy-duddy in his car. And that's what you've got to watch out for, all these people in the side junctions. Absolutely all the gear and no idea. So that was the first social ride we've done this year. I have got this Sunday off because I am taking Mrs. B out to breakfast, as I always do. Once every other week I ride now. And then the following Sunday we have another big social ride, but it's yet to be organised. But we will get out and ride again in 2 weeks' time. If you do want to join us on the social rides, keep an eye on the Facebook page, Rev Bomb. Go and look on my Facebook page. We tag all the rides up there. 9 times out of 10, we ride out of the garage. So we meet at Eclipse Motorcycles and we ride out of there. Nice and easily done, that is. So 5 miles on the bike. Yay! We are off and rolling, doing well. Right, we are coming off here, and we're going to go down and back down the dual carriageway again, and then we're going to go into town. So quick shoulder check, move lanes, check again, indicator on, and shift over. So what have we got planned as well coming up? Well, after Sunday's ride, the Tiger, or my Explorer, is absolutely minging. It is covered in mud, dirt and road salt. Has had a little bit of a blast off with the jet wash, but I have got Valentino Glossi coming in again, Sam, and he's going to come in 2nd week of February and valet the bike. I always have it done twice a year, and at £250 a pop. That's 500 quid a year in valeting, and people go, are you mad? You could do it yourself. I don't have time, and I like, let's come in on the combined brakes and the front and pull it down. And look how quick those brakes pull down when you're using all sets of brakes, rear and front. Now in this weather, rear brake, bit wet and sketchy out there, bit icy still, but The best thing is, obviously, use a bit of front brake when you're in a straight line. It will pull you down quicker than that back brake. And I love the smell. I can smell it now. The smell of a new bike burning off. Absolutely love it. Right, we're coming round into the middle lane because we are going right the way round. We don't need that right-hand lane. That is for Bletchley. You've got to understand the roundabouts and the roads here, unfortunately. And then when we get past this junction, we hook over one lane into the next one, which is going to be here. There we go. Back down the dual carriageway we go in the first lane, watching that car over my shoulder, and I know he's going to try and get past me, so I'm going to shifty over and let him in. No, he's going to sit back there as well. Okay, fine. That is what you want to do. I know he's going to duck out before me. And lane shift, shoulder check, move out. There we go. So you get to pick up a little bit of what I do on the bike, and my head tends to roll around as well because I tend to shoulder check everywhere. I don't trust mirrors on a bike, even though they're nice and wide and I can see absolutely everything that is going on. And it is just horrible minging out again. Oh, for some heated grips again and a heated seat. But I've got my nice big winter gloves on. Thanks to the guys at HD Harley for sending them, even though I don't own a Harley anymore, but thank you for the gloves. They go great on the Tiger. We have ordered all the new beanie hats as well, so if you happen to go on the Chilly Willy ride, you'll notice that I'm wearing a Rev Bomb beanie. They have been ordered again. I took 10 with me to the ride and we sold them all, literally. Anyone got, oh, you got a beanie, Rev? Yeah, $4.99, mate. Alright, and I gave the money away to charity. It's just what I do. Anything that I earn on my merch store, I tend to use it to buy coffee and bacon rolls for everybody when we go out on the social rides. Nothing better than paying it forward. So all the money that I raised off of those beanies, and I had 10 beanies on me, gave a couple away, but the 80 quid I donated to Air Ambulance as well. So yeah, I went up to him and I've got 80 quid here, just stick that in your pot, mate. And he went, what's that for? I said, I've just sold all my beanies. Have the 80 quid, I don't need it. Could have bought me a couple of bottles of wine, but no, I was feeling generous that day. So nice steady 45 at the moment. We're just going to ease back now, back down to 40 and keep it nice and steady. So, great day Sunday, met a load of new people, thanks to all the boys that came with me. It was great fun getting out with Billy and Danny and Michael and everybody, like we always do. We have an absolute blast when we're out and catching up with all the newbies, and we caught up with Steve Parrish as well, who, if you happen to know who he is, and maybe you don't know who he is, Steve Parrish is an ex-Moto GP racer. He used to ride in the days of Barry Sheen, and I don't know why you're bibbing me, mate. Watching him over my shoulder. There we go. I think he beeped just to let me know that he was there. Let him pull back in. So yeah, Steve Parrish spotted me and gave me a little wave. And hello, Steve. Nice to see you. And he went, I know you from somewhere. Oh, Rev Bomb, YouTube? No, it ain't that. No. Where do I know you from? And I went, don't know. Does your mum own motorcycles? And I went, yes. I said, my mum owns bikes and my dad owns bikes. Well, does your mum have a BSA Gold Star? Yes, she does. Say hello to her. Say hello to Christine. And I'm like, well, how do you know about? Oh, mate, he said, a lot of my friends have the Gold Stars and they all know about Christine and her son, Rev Bomb. And I went, oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I will send my mum some love from Steve Parrish. So, thanks, Steve. Much appreciated. And the amount of people those celebs spot, and then they just spot someone out the crowd and go, oh, hello. And it was exactly the same as Predator. I haven't seen Predator for about 6 months, and pulled in the car park and we're doing a bit of video, and he looked over, Rev Bomb, hello mate, how you doing? I haven't seen you since Super Sausage last year. Well, I don't do Super Sausage. Well, I might this year. We might venture back to Super Sausage, because obviously after all the issues that they had with Slow Boys, and everyone went, yeah, but it wasn't you, was it? I went, no, but I commented and got the flack for it, and he went, well, you can understand, but yeah. So I'm going to let bygones be bygones. We will obviously do a super sausage run, but I like gasoline juice now, and I love Emma's Cafe. Emma's Cafe is probably one of the best cafes in the area. Much love for Emma at the moment, because her and her team up at Triumph Woburn, obviously I've got a Triumph, I like going up to Triumph every now and then, and Emma's always at the cafe. Now she's going to be open in February, so when we do, we will get a ride in with Emma, and great, my exit is blocked and I don't want to be in the second lane, so I am going to do this all the way down to the front and filter. There we go. So, tough. I am getting in first. Oh, look at that. Audi. Straight from the third lane, straight across into the first. And you know what they say about Audi? What it stands for? Arseholes that usually drive it. Am I allowed to say that on a YouTube video? Well, too late, I just have, yeah. All the gear, no idea. Audi driver. Almost as bad as BMWs. And I have an aversion for BMWs and Audis at the moment. And Range Rovers, but we won't say that because Andy GSA Tractor has one, but yeah, he's just entitled. So yeah, less said about that the better. Here we go, 11 miles on the bike. Right, crack the mileage up, all done, happy days, hunky-dory. We are heading back to the garage. I am going to go and have, ouch, my dinner and a cup of coffee. No cigarette, blimey, makes a change for me, but I've got spaghetti bowl and meatballs today. Thank you very much, I will enjoy that. Right, dropping down to 30 mile an hour, go through the camera, make sure the speed is all nice. There we go, bang on the 30. Nice and steady through the camera. Head back, put the bike away and get ready to give it a final bolt check and a clean. Big pothole there, Jesus Christ, look at the state of the roads again. Where's Rhythmic Biker and his road crew when you need them? Right, watching out for a car from the right, they're coming round. Is that one going to indicate or are you going straight on? No idea. Could have used the left-hand indicator. So, loads going on this week. We will keep you updated. Don't forget, Wednesday night, midweek mumble, the Peaky Biker live. Go and check that one out. I shall go and hang out in there for an hour or so with Brian. And it's good to see him still out on the road. Friday night live streams with me. Don't forget, we'll see you 8 o'clock live on YouTube every Friday night with the Friday Night Live. And then obviously weekend with the wife. Happy days. So whatever you're doing this week, guys, have yourself a good one. As always, I waffle on. But until then, be well, ride safe, and from Rev, it's a big goodbye from me.